The rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the 2-0 home. Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 13 for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
To the plate now, Kian Wong. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. And base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 6. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit to short. There is Crawford. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Sanchez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies nothing. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yolmer Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Fouled away. One home now to Crawford. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That is the center field of the 13th, Austin Slater.
So a runner on second with one down now. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Andrew Suarez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Trevor Story steps in now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus, he's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Desmond is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
So striding in, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Nope. All one.
Swing and a miss for strike one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Just hung in there on that one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Struck him out. Now in the box, Brendan Rodgers. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, inside.
Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Kian Wong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Ball.
A runner at second, nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at ball one. Yastrzemski playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 count, the pitch. Runners on first with one down. Still 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in a dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Base hit, line drive into the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 2.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One and 0. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. One and 1. Here it is.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. That'll bring up Tony Walters, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Antonio Senzatella. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Count 1-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the pitch. Raimel Tapia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Popped up. Sanchez over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And now the Giants pitcher, Andrew Suarez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
1-0 the count. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
In now is Yasiel Puig out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Jairo Diaz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Diaz.
To the plate now, Kian Wong. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants out in front here, 3-0. Digging in, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Dahl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Slater's under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 2.
Now batting, Yolmer Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Three and 0, here it is. That's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Two out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping up now, Ryan McMahon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Set with the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Brendan Rodgers bats next. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready now, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pops this one up. Wong has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Rogers scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 13.
Into the box, Austin Slater. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Suarez hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to bat for the Giants, Kian Wong. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And that's taken for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Sent toward first. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 1. Daniel Murphy is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Daniel Murphy.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder,
now back 15. To the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Nope. 2-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
David Dahl to the plate now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him. Two-0 count. The pitch.
Count 3-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
In now, Nolan Arenado, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive. He's got it. Hats off to that one. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Sanchez.
Now the pitch.
Hey!
Here's the pitch. At third, Arenado. Pazos is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Down and away, ball 1. And that misses. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Slater. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0.
Nope.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting. The pitcher, Andrew.
So here now is the pitcher, number 59. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1-0.
Second and third, 2 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
3-1.
Count 3-1.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Kian Wong. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 out, bases loaded. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Giants leave him loaded. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to Sanchez. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
One and one to the Rockies first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Striding into the box, Tony Walters. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Has a look, now the pitch.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Wandy Peralta will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Wandy Peralta.
Chris Owings will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. In his career, Owings is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second.
The right fielder, number 15, Rival Tapia.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 3. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
San Francisco, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. McGee benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Posey got caught out in front here as this is going to be in the seats, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and one to David Dahl.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. 9th inning coming up. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Brian Shaw enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Sanchez.
Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Shaw, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 on its way.
One ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Austin Slater, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54, Reyes Maranta. Now playing short.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Maranta is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The batter, number 7.
So digging in now, Brendan Rodgers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey gathers it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Rockies down to their final out now, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last strike now for Colorado. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the 3rd base umpire. Ball 2. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Andrew Suarez earns win number 4 on the season. Antonio Senzatella couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Reyes Maranta closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.